I'm going to do a Hebraic study today on this particular YouTube teaching. Many of you are familiar with the fact that our Manifest telecast in the past has been aired from Israel on location, and these are some of the most popular programs. Well, what I want to do today is look into something that is very intriguing. If you've never heard of this, you're going to learn something you did not know. In the Bible, there was something in the Old Testament time called the Urim and Thummim. Now, I'm just going to say it the way us Southerners were, the Urim and the Thummim. And so that's how most people pronounce it. But in the scripture, let me read this to you. It's 1 Samuel 28, 5 through 6. When Saul, that sounds like two words, it's the same, but King Saul saw the host of the Philistines, he was afraid, and his heart greatly trembled. And when Saul inquired of the Lord answered him not, neither by dreams, neither by Urim or Thummim, or by the prophets. So this particular phrase of Urim and Thummim is found here in the book of Samuel. There is a real mystery to this to some extent, but I want to share with you that for the time, if you go back to the time of the creation of Adam and you move forward in time to the time that Moses penned the Torah, you probably have somewhere around 2,400 to 2,500 years, some more, some less, they estimate, that there was no actual written word or commandments from the Lord. There's one verse in the Bible that actually exists after the Torah was given, which is the 5 books of our Bible, the first 5 books of the Old Testament. And that verse says that every man did that which was right in his own sight. Well, that's the reason why the Lord established the Torah, because men were doing that which was right in their own sight, and everybody was a law unto themselves, and it was creating a lot of heartache. It created chaos for 1,600 years that finally, in the time of Noah, the Lord destroyed the earth with a universal flood, with the exception of 8 souls that were the family members that were in the ark that Noah had built. Back to the main subject. God visited men, however, through dreams. He visited them through visions. He visited them through angelic visitations. And you see this especially in the book of Genesis before the writing of the Torah. But once men received the word of God, there was still a particular method that was used to establish God speaking to men, and it was called the Urim and the Thummim. Now, this is an actual beautiful painting, very old painting, of the high priest. The high priest has what's called the mitre on his head, which has the phrase in Hebrew, holy to the Lord. He has these 8 garments of beauty. There's blue garment, there's white underneath all this, but there's blue, there's a red outer garment here. There's 2 chains, and they have 2 stones. He has 2 stones actually on this garment that are black stones etched with the tribes etched in him. He has the breastplate, which is made of gold. It was a square breastplate with 3 stones, 3, 3, and 3, a total of 12, 4 rows of 3, and each stone has a carving of the name of one of the sons of Jacob, which were the heads of the 12 tribes of Israel. Somewhere on this garment, and we had one of these made many years ago for some teaching that we did, put it on a mannequin, and there was a pocket right underneath this gold breastplate, a pocket. And in this pocket, we had placed 2 Hebrew parchments. One said yes in Hebrew, and the other said no in Hebrew. The Urim and Thummim was something that was connected to the breastplate of the priest, and those particular words mean light and perfection. Light and perfection. We would say today, perfect illumination. And the reason it was considered perfect illumination is when you would have a question, and this is what Saul did in this instance, but the Spirit of God had departed from him. So the Lord was not even speaking to him through any of the methods that he had established, including the Urim and Thummim. But we understand when we study this, that it was something supernatural, that when you went to the priest, you said, let me give you an example. Shall we go up and fight? The priest would ask the Lord, put his hands over the breastplate and reach in, and whatever answer came out was considered the answer that God had given. Shall we go up and fight? Yes, they would go and fight. Shall we go up and fight? No, they would not go up and fight. Now, some rabbis suggest that it was 2 parchments. Others suggest that it was a stone that was white in color and one that was dark in color. And the dark was the no answer and the white was the yes answer. Others say because the meaning of Urim and Thummim means the light and perfection, that somehow these stones supernaturally lit up if it was a yes answer, and one remained as it was if it was a no answer. So there's probably three opinions as to what it actually was. I prefer to think it was probably some type of stones that were placed in there. So this is a very unique object that was part of the priestly garments that God used in the Old Testament time when the priesthood existed for an answer. Now, we do not look at a rock or a crystal ball or anything of that nature to try to find the word of the Lord that we're needing today. None of us do that. None of us should do that. Here's how God speaks to us today. First of all, he speaks through the written word, which is the Bible. You read the scripture, the Proverbs and wisdom, the Psalms, the wisdom of Psalms, the wisdom of Ecclesiastes, the four Gospels, ministry of Jesus, the 14 epistles, which gives us the life guidelines for a Christian life. That's how the Lord speaks to us today. Now, there's a second way that the Lord can speak to people today, and that is through the spoken word that's being preached. And I would include in there songs that are sung that are biblically based. And how many times have you sat in a service and you just needed something and someone sang a song and it touched your spirit and it lifted you up? That was the Lord speaking to you. A minister, a pastor, an evangelist would be teaching and you had questions you couldn't answer and they hit the subject and you're saying, that's what I've been needing an answer about. Well, that was the Lord speaking to you through his servants and through his word. And a third way.
Yeah, whatever, man. Now this dude, he's getting heavily into magic now. All praises to the Most High. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters. Give me a 1 if you can hear me and see me well. My apology. I was doing something. I'm still doing it with my mom. So I don't know if you guys heard me out there talking really loud. I was pretty pissed off, man. People pissing me off. Something as simple as it is, people are pissing me off. All right. All right. As I'm advancing in age, my eyes are starting to failing me. Mm-hmm. Now, this dude is talking about like the Yumim and the Tumim. Of course, those are magical talisman that we had. They are pentacles, so to speak. Okay. So, and then of course, pentacles are all evil. If you listen to the video, they will he okay. All right, whatever. She'll just open the door. So now they don't know how to tackle the whole pentacle, the whole magic thing, the whole stone and crystal, and they are bringing the stone in the breastplate of the high priest. Okay, now all those things. Okay, oh, can't believe.
I don't think that's women.
Okay, oh.
Since I said you.
Okay. I don't know. No. So yes, excuse me. Yes. So now he can't actually talk about the pentacle, the Yumim and the Tumim magic, because that's what the priests were doing. They were doing magic. That's what it was. That's what it is. So now he literally tell the people, that's how they used to communicate. Don't do this. Don't do that. The way that you communicate with the Lord is through a pastor, a preacher, and stuff. Not through dream, vision, and life, and sign and numbers. They can't say those things. You'll be damned if God sent you a vision. You'll be damned if you have a dream. It cannot be from the Lord. It's witchcraft. Oh, it's evil. You have a dream? Oh, that's the devil over there. But in my dream, I see Jesus and stuff. Oh, you see Jesus? Did you see the rapture? Real? Well, then that dream come from the Messiah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they never talk about this stuff in church, and now all of a sudden they want to bring the Umim and the Tumim. Brothers, did you? I don't know about you. I never knew what the Umim, the Tumim was. I never heard those names until I was doing my own research. For those, I never knew that. Which one of you knew this? Did they talk about this in the church when you were in the church? Did they talk about that? I never heard those people say anything about the Umim and the Tumim because they knew it was a magical talisman. It's a pentacle. Okay. Okay. I never heard them. I'm talking about church. If this is a church for you, that's you. Okay. I heard about the Umim and the Tumim a couple, I would say like 5 years ago doing my research. Okay. All right. But church never mentioned it. Of course, when we started, beloved brothers and sisters, in the book of the throne of David, remember the scene where Ishbosheth wanted to kill David, and then he took the Umim and the Tumim and started cursing David with it. And he didn't work because the magic could not go. The reason why Saul, hated magic and it outlawed magic, because one, Saul, when Samuel took away the anointment from Saul, it also took away Saul's power. Saul could not use magic. And he knew for a fact that Samuel was using magic, so he banned magic. He said, anybody that do anything, it's witchcraft. And then he started killing people in his rage. That's why the witch of Endor, the woman of Endor, she wasn't a real witch. She couldn't even use magic. She wasn't magical at all. She was what you are calling a prostitute. Okay. She was just a professional baker. Okay. And then Saul went to her and then paid her to call. She literally, was lying to Saul. She didn't know he was Saul. She was lying to him and get the money, and come to find out the spirit of Samuel came in. It actually came in because the Most High made it so. That means only our people can practice this type of magic. She was what you're calling a Phoenician, a Hebrew woman, but she was a Phoenician, Shemish, Shem. She was a Shemite Phoenician. Okay. Saul hated magic because his was taken away. So he knew the only way he could fight anything, it was with magic. And he knew Samuel was a master druid. Samuel was a master. Doheg still screaming in the corner, He knew this. That's why he outlawed magic. That's why he would so many things against magic. He hated Samuel. He loved Samuel. That's why when Samuel died, he was devastated. He knew that was the only guy that could lift the curse from him, because the curse can only be lifted by a high priest that have magical power. So that's why his son, Ishbosheth, so to speak, took the Umim and the Tumim, 2 pentacles. Okay, one pentacle with 2 sides, you can use it. Okay, so now he was cursing David with the Umim and the Tumim, which is magical things. That's why what you are calling and the stone and the breastplate of Aaron, they are 12 pentacles with 12. The 12 stone, they're not like stone of colors. They actually have schematic diagram. I would say line or things that are geometric figure. They have like sacred geometry. Each of them, it's a pentacle, which a different color. That's what the 12 stones are. Each stone with a zodiac sign. Each one of them is a zodiac sign. I know Levi is a Libra, Judah is Leo with the lion, and God is Aries, and all of those, they are pentacles. There were 12 pentacles in the chest of Aaron. Okay, those information, that's one of the main reason why one of the main reason you never seen the pastors or anybody else wearing the breastplate of Aaron. It's because if they do it, it will look like magic. Okay, what they saw, the gemstone, they are engraved with holy geometry, like high frequency celestial writings. Each of those, it's like a computer. Okay, it's like you have a supercomputer with you. Each of those gemstone or stones, they contain each of the zodiac sign, uh, um, uh, knowledge and angel. If the zodiac sign got 6 angel with them, those are the 6 angel. If you are born, for instance, we are in Virgo, Libra or Virgo. Which one we are now? Virgo. The sun is in Virgo. Are we in Virgo? Let's say you're in Virgo. There is 6 angels that is over the signs of Virgo. Those are your 6 family members. Okay, those are the angels that are with you. There is a prayer that you say to the 6 angels every morning, every time you wake up. Everything you could possibly ever imagine, it will happen. You have 1 guardian angel and 6 families. You have 7 angel, perfect, watching over you. Wherever each sign, the 12 zodiac, they have 6 angel in each. Okay, there's 7 angel in each. I think 6 angel is one for you. Aries has 6. Um, Taurus has 6. Gemini has 6. I believe Cancer has 6. Leo has 6. Virgo 6, Libra 6, Capricorn and Sagittarius and Pisces and Aquarius. All of them are 6 angels standing there. You know, they are your angels. They are for you. They are here to. The Most High did not send you. He knew his heart break when he kicked you out of paradise, so to speak. Therefore, he gave you everything you could possibly imagine you could have. He literally kicked you from a higher paradise to a lower one. Okay, he kicked you to a lower paradise. He did not put you here to suffer all those things. He put you here to learn, but because you had rejected knowledge, you don't know how to use those things. You don't know how to use the angels. You don't know how to use those. If you do know like we told you, now that you know your guardian angel, everything that you are doing, you have to call it to help you and open for you. And your 6 family members, you know, you call them to be there with you. You gave them tasks, perform things, go look for a job for me, make a way. Brothers, I'm not saying sit home and then send your angels and all that. Okay, you make a demand, you supercharge a candle, you make a demand, then you go looking for this thing, you will find it. Okay, now they want to let you know that the so-called the Umim and the Tumim are some kind of random stone. No, they are pentacle engraved in stones. Okay, they are people have magical talismans. All right, the Pope, the Catholic Church. For those of you who watched the video of the beloved brother Big Judah yesterday, you saw the thumbnail. Which one of you saw the thumbnail before we go a little bit further in that? Excuse me. Oh, I'll put this thing on silent. Hey, silence. All of them are silenced. Okay, you saw the thumbnail, man. You saw who it was. You saw the whole. Those are the Ukrainian or Eastern European. They still have the original people over there. You might see the so-called the Catholic Ukrainian or the Catholic Eastern Europe. They have somewhat a greater respect for so-called black folks because they know this over there, and where they in that land that they are still. We were there. We were ruling this land. And they know our people, okay? The Orthodox Catholic, all right? Over there, they know that. They know who you are. They know you just, for lack of a better term, amnesia. Okay, the course we used to wear, it's a X on each shoulder. It used to be in our hands. Okay, we used to put it in our hand. Okay, All right. Okay. So all those things, we do not have the knowledge to use them. Therefore, we wander to life. We listen to garbage. We listen to Gentiles telling us garbage, and we follow them. When in fact, you can sit down face to face to your angels, and they will tell you, they coach you to life. Okay, you got a life coach. Is your guardian angel, is your angel. You talk to them. You ask, requests. You talk. You do things and stuff like that. Nature, you can communicate with it. Nature is alive. Everything is alive. The plants are alive. The people are saying that, well, you eating meat, you eating death, as if when you eating a vegetable, you're not eating death. They are alive. When you kill an animal, this animal is dead. The meat is dead, but the plant, you did not kill it. You cannot kill an actual plant. When you eat, I'm not telling people don't go do vegan and stuff like that, but understand, like, to the Gentiles, the only thing that most Gentiles become vegan or vegetarian because they don't want to kill animal. That's like the worst thing you can do. Remember, you are above all that is around this earth. I'm not telling our people to go out there and abuse animal, but if you are not eating meat because you don't want to abuse animal, or it's evil, this is Gentiles garbage. This is Gentiles garbage. Gentiles make it seems like the plants are not alive. So when our people eating, they feel proud that I'm not killing animal, so I'm eating vegetable, or I'm eating some veggie, some salad. All those things, they are alive. They are plants. They are alive. They are. Everything around this earth, even the rocks, are alive. Everything can talk. They can speak. They have a language. Okay, the Gentiles' way of thinking, the way of doing things, is completely the opposite of what it is. They completely, utterly, successfully disconnected you from your magic. You think magic is so evil. Magic is like, with magic, brothers, I keep saying this, magic is energy. That's all. Everything has magic in it. A car, for this car to move, you have to put fuel and stuff in it. That's a magic. Okay, that's energy. Every single thing on this earth move with energy. Everything is energy. If you don't use energy, you become a battery. That is why our people, there are batteries out there. They are sucking up their energies. How do they just suck up their energies? Okay, setting up things. When something happened, they put their faces. Our people are PTSDs. We are mentally sick. Anything that happened, they know we will react this way. Okay, they just poked us, and know if they poked us, they will react, and then they remove your power from you, just like Saul did. Saul literally outlawed magic because his was taken away. Did you know one of the most powerful magician was Saul? No one could stand against Saul. In the battle before, nobody could be. That's how Saul got so proud. And he got so proud, he got so arrogant in his magic. Guess what? He told the people he become bigger than Samuel. That's why during the time when Samuel was supposed to come and perform the sacrifice, he literally ousted Samuel. He took over the Levite office. He slew the animal, and then he took over. That was the last straw. That was the last straw. When Samuel told him, the Most High God Almighty said, kill all the Amalekites. He didn't do that. The Most High give him a pass. But it's when he literally swagger jacked Samuel, because he challenged Samuel. He's challenged Samuel. He told Samuel that his magic is bigger than Samuel. That's when Samuel put the spirit upon him by the Most High. The Most High put the spirit upon him by Samuel's hands. All those magic literally mean manipulation of energy. All the spirits are energy, but understand this: there's two form of energy: negative, positive. You need both. Men are positive energy, women are negative energy. You need both to create life. Father, son, mother. Father, son, child. Father, the Holy Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit cannot be another dude. What the hell is going on here? It could not be another dude. That's the three is the symbol of perfection. You need three people, three person to have a family. The Heavenly Father, the earthly mother, and us. The child could be either a boy or a girl. It cannot be both a boy and a girl. If you go to a family, you will see a woman, a man, and a child. If you look close to the child, that's a little boy or a little baby or a little this or a little that. Then that's perfection. It's because the Gentiles, they cannot have family. That's why they destroy yours. They don't like competition at all. That is why they keep destroying our people. That is why they took away their magic. They make them afraid of a freaking candle. You know what that is when you raise that as a fear above the Most High? When you are afraid of a candle, a creature. This is a creature, a creation created by man's hand. You're afraid of it because you're afraid if you light this up, a demon will. You're afraid of a freaking soap, man. You're afraid of parsley. Okay, for the people that have iron deficiency, a sister, she's pregnant, she has iron deficiency, and she called the masters. They put something for her. Okay, somebody, people out there saying parsley is the devil, is the devil thing. The demon, there's demon in parsley. Holy plants or holy leaves like this. People are saying there are demons in it. Don't touch it. And then a lot of people they don't eat it. They're afraid. If they go to a supermarket or whatever, they saw some parsley, they go away. They're like, Satan, oh, Satan, oh, a beautiful creature of the Most High. It's not different than those Hebrew camps. If they saw a pig, they literally run after this pig and try to beat and kill it because the pig is dirty. And then in the Bible, they just told you don't eat the pig. It's not good for you. That's all. They don't tell you to go out there and kill the mighty pig, man. It's a great animal. Yeah, people like they cannot eat because their leaders told them if you eat parsley, you are eating the devil's food, and they believe it. If you touch ivory soap, you are touching the devil's soap or whatever, because everything that they learn it through the Gentiles. Okay. And they act just like the Gentiles. The Gentiles have this phobia of knowing everything that is in everything, while they are the one that perverted everything. If you have iron deficiency, drink parsley tea, and they call it hibiscus, or I got the name, hibiscus juice. Hibiscus, Sotrel, is that what that is? Jamaican Sotrel, or I'm not Satrel. What is the juice from the flower of the red flower? Sorrel, sorrel. I believe sorrel and parsley. I love sorrel. I love the juice. It's just when I was a kid, I used to suck up the flower, shoe black or black shoe for the Haitian out there. Okay, sorrel and parsley together give you iron. Okay, you are not supposed to be afraid of nature. If a demon come in front of you or a demon attack you, your duty, your soul power is to subdue this demon, make this demon bow and question him. Who are you? What's your name and who sent you here? If you bought a house for your money, something, you cannot sleep in this house because there's something there. I bought this house with my own goddamn money. I need to know what's in there that I can sleep. Whatever it's in there, you set up your trap, you caught it, and you start questioning it. Who are you and how'd you get there? And you cannot lie. They cannot lie to you. If you tell them, don't tell me without no malice, they cannot lie to you. And then once they tell you, you figured out what it is, then you can send it to whoever, to this person, okay? Or you can just tell this demon, like, okay, for now on, I own you. You work for me. Whoever's sending all the demons after me, you go after them and take them out. You have the power to do those things, but people make you fear of a demon. A demon is just a energy, just, for lack of better term, a negative energy. The true demon is residing in you, is in the people, is the people that sent the demon. The true demon is your intention. What do you want to? If you have energy, you have a gun. Talking about that. Anybody heard anything about Safeway? Anybody? Where's my slide whistle? Damn it! Oh, here we go. Anybody heard something about Safeway? Anybody heard anything about Safeway here? Before we move in, I know I'm 30 minutes in. I'm supposed to begin with the prayer, but yes. Okay, one person. You know what? Let me just hydrate the holy temple with the Holy Spirit. Oh. You see, that's the problem. Most people don't know because they don't want you to know. Now, before we move to Safeway, somebody remind me, because we gotta go to the prayer. Somebody remind me to talk about the Safeway and what happened over there in Texas related to Safeway. There was an MS on Safeway popcorn. They don't say anything though, brothers. Okay, a fellow come there with an AR-15 and put a bunch of people down. You know, 3 of them, including himself. He took himself out. Okay, they don't say anything about it. All right. So that's he had the AR-15, brothers, is not a demon. The gun is not the problem here. We don't have a gun violence problem. We have a specific group of people that are demons. A gun, we need a gun, we form, we need that. We don't need none of that. Gun can be used for both good and evil. Somebody break in your house, try to kill you, you got a gun, you kill this person, doesn't mean you're evil. You're not a murderer, you're a killer, you kill this person. You got a gun to protect yourself. These dudes got a gun to hurt people. These people out there, the demons are there, they are not using them. They're using them to hurt us. They're using them to dish for destruction, to do all sort of things to us. Those people are the true demons. But anyway, beloved, somebody remind me of brushing on the story of Perry Stone and all that nonsense he's been talking about. Beloved, we are in our 30th days of fasting. Let's give the mighty one a hand, beloved. All praises to the Most High. Yes, all praises and glory, man. We are in 30 days of fasting, 30 days down. Well, the sun is not down. For some brothers in the UK and Australia or the other side, yes, brothers, 30 days we're still there. A lot's going on. Mississippi is there's the latest video the beloved sister in Sacabra released. Mississippi underwater, all praises. Glory, glory, man. Glory. Popcorn, multiple popcorn, floods, tornado, etc. It's all over, brothers. Okay, Ozzy Osbourne, like, oh hell no, I'm leaving America. I'm going back to England because of MS. That's Ozzy Osbourne, as if he was gonna be safe over there. You know, they all see, they all know it. Beloved, let us begin. We are again in our 30th days of fasting. We have 10 more days. Michael is in the midst. Damn it. You know, we got to keep it going. We gotta keep on moving with this stuff, brothers. Okay, let us keep on moving, brothers. Okay, great glory, great praise goes on to you, mighty one, you that created the heaven, the earth, and everything in them. You that give life, you that take life, you that give death, and you that take death away from us, you that give us our hearts, you that give us the knowledge, the wisdom. Yea, indeed, we are seeking your mighty knowledge. We are seeking your holy wisdom. We want the gift of wisdom. Yes, indeed, we are seeing things are coming back. The stuff are drying up, things are popping out, and we are seeing the Gentiles really cannot talk about magic or energy manipulation for that matter. And they are using certain things with limit. They are lying. They don't know what they are talking about. They know there will be no rapture. They know that this thing is here and is here forever. It will not change. And of course, it will change, but it will change for the best for us and for the worst for them. We thank you, Holy and Great One, for not giving us unto great shame and great reproach or greater disgrace. You have given us love. You have given us knowledge. You're still having us here. We haven't seen the Gentiles get back to power. We are not seeing our people back in chattel slavery. We are not seeing the Hebrews being gathered all over the world to be shipped around in slavery and have them serve another 400 years. And definitely we're not seeing the so-called Cesare Borgia and a miniskirt rapturing people out of here. We give you great praise, great glory, and that. In the midst of all this, we like to say Crux Sancti Patris Benedicti Cruz Sacra sit mihi lux, non draco sit mihi dux, vaderet or satana nunquam suade mihi vana, sont malaquae libas ipse venena bibas, E-S. Great glory goes unto you. May the holy X be upon our forehead, our heart, our hands, our feet, our soul, our body. May the holy X come in 2024 and mark the spot. Yes, the X, what you're calling the course, does not belong to the so-called Gentiles. Yea, indeed, our people, we are the original of everything. It's just everything are co-opted. May the mighty one bring us peace, love, kindness toward each other, and bring them destruction. Beloved brothers and sisters, this thing that is going on, these new things that are happening around this earth never happened before. This is unlike anything in the days of Noah. This is unlike anything. What's about to take place will be nothing comparing to the days of Noah, the days of Lot, of Abraham, the days of Nimrod and great destruction. Be ready, brothers. This thing will be so bad out there. Once we enter 2024, we're about to enter 2023. Pluto's going to be retrograded in here in Aquarius and back to Capricorn and come back and stay there for another 10 to 40 years, so to speak. Get ready to see real miracle. Get ready to see wonders. If the lakes are drying up, we're starting to see dinosaur footprint, then there is a great possibility you will actually see those so-called dinosaurs, which we know as dragons. So much great things are happening, beloved. Rejoice, brethren. Rejoice, sisters. Yea, NASA was supposed to launch their rocket today on Monday. Is that what that is? On Monday, and the moon, come to find out they have a hydraulics hydrogen leaks. They cannot launch anything. Of course, you people are not going anywhere. You can't go anywhere. Of course, they are saying, well, oh, the rocket ship is unmanned. Of course it is unmanned. You can't, no man can go up there. It's a celestial kingdom. You cannot use terrestrial science to reach the celestial kingdom. We give the mighty one great praise and great glory. We know what you're calling aliens. Look nothing what the gray, or so to speak. They look just like us, bigger, better, and they have other features that we don't have. They have other features we don't have here. The so-called black alien that you are seeing, which is the angelic being, they have body structures, statues that are a little bit different than what we have here because they have a celestial body. Those are brethren. Those are the children that did not disobey the Most High. Those are the ones that reached the peak. Those are the ones that were on other planets that did not sin, or the one that actually sinned but repented and they didn't get destroyed. We are in the process. This thing is going to repeat. We're going to get new bodies, then we're going to go to other places to taught other people. It's going to be beautiful. Some of us, me, I already know I'm not going anywhere. My job is not done yet. It is beautiful, beloved brothers and sisters, to see the fear in the face of the enemy. It is beautiful to see the shame, the disgrace in their face. When they look out there, they see the flood, they see the drought, they see the fires, they see the tornadoes, they see the hurricanes, they see the hailstone, the snow, they see the popcorn. It is a great satisfaction to see the celebrities saying, I'm leaving America because of MS. Too many crazy ass people out there. It is good to see that their own people say, no white people allowed here because you white folks are wild, you're dangerous, you're violent. And other people that are do this, they are all white like them. They know this. Those are the people that actually want to save their life. Those are the people that will stand and say, the biggest gun problem out there is not actually the gun. It is you white men going out there and shooting and killing people because, nobody going to say anything. They're going to keep blaming Democrats, Republican. You're going to keep blaming gun. You are the demon. You going out there do all those things because you cannot get cookies, because you cannot, I don't know, you upset with someone. You are the issue, you are the demon. You use the energy, which is called the gun, to destroy innocent life. You go to a supermarket, you destroy 10 Christian life, of course, black folks, because you fear that you are going to be replaced. You fear population collapse. That is why your boy Elon Musk said the greatest threat humanity is facing is not alien invasion. The greatest threat humanity is facing is not climate change. The greatest threat humanity is facing is not abortion. The greatest threat humanity is facing is not hunger, war, anything. It is population collapse. Another word, those damn Hebrew overpowered us, which they are. Japan is the same. Japan is literally done. Now they are paying and encouraging the young to drink. Another word, drink and bake to make bread. They can't. Their men are attracted to either anime, dolls, or none. It's not even anything alive. Objects. Men over here can get anything. Men in their 20s and 30s are virgins. They are sexless men. They are frustrated because it is a curse upon you. You cannot multiply and bring little more demons. That's enough. We give the Mighty One great praise for allowing us to go into these 30 days of fasting and praying and repenting and claim the kingdom back and give us more knowledge, more wisdom unto the people. We say thank you. May his will be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Selah, so be it. To the earthly mother, to the Holy Spirit, which she is, a beautiful female woman, taking care of us. Of course, she intercede and save us, not the Holy Father will destroy us. We piss him off. Thank you for taking care of us, bathe us, protect us, providing shelters. Thank you for sending your handmaids and manservants, which is all the angels unto us, to give unto us and protect us. Thank you to all the angels that are here. We are gaining more and more beautiful information and formation. At one time, beloved, you will be able to communicate with your guardian angels at will. You will be able to command them at will. You will be able to say certain few stuff, and then you will find out you never had to go to work anymore. You'll be able to say something that you will never had to go somewhere and then beg a Gentiles for a few bucks or an opportunity. In fact, they're going to have to come to you because the future will be magic. You will be able to command the spirit's nature. You'll be able to lift up your eyes, and with your loud voice, you tell the weather to go away. You tell the heat to cool off. You tell the cold to warm up. You tell the animals to form, to deform. You'll tell the sea to recede, to emerge, to submerge, the wind to take you away, You'll be able to do a lot of stuff. It's just a matter of time, brethren. You'll be able to command all manners of creatures, whether they are dragon, centaur, mermaid, we don't know. Just because Gentiles cannot prove it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Just because NASA cannot prove to you the earth, the shape of the earth, doesn't mean we are living inside some kind of like computer. If NASA cannot prove to you Mars or any other planet, that is because there's something in there they don't want you to see. They don't want you to know this, because if you know about it, something in you will ignite. If they don't show you pictures of what they are calling alien out there, if they truly looks like what they are showing you in the movies, they should not have any problem showing them to you. It is because there's something over there that somewhat related or connected to you. Humble thyself. Humility is glory. Humble thyself before the mighty one. Selah, so be it. To all the angels, your orders and tasks remain the same. Protect us, destroy our enemies, Selah, so be it. To all of you that are listening, by the power of the Most High God Almighty vested in me, and you can take it anytime you feel like, I leave all of you in peace, beloved. Go in peace. Okay. All right. All right. So here we go. Thank you, beloved. Thank you, brethren, for being here with us. There's a prayer. I have it here. It's in French. I think I can say it in English. Oh no, he has sacred name in it. I'm not supposed to say the sacred name on live or stuff like that. We are not supposed to use the word of power. Okay. Don't you ever do this. Don't use them just to show people. If it come out of your mouth like while you're praying or by mistake, good, but you don't use them. You don't repeat them out loud if you need them. If you Deuteronomy 28, of course. Sorry about that. All right, Deuteronomy 28. Got you. I'm running out of water anyway. No, why I'm running out of water. Ah, man, my back. Oh, good grief. Where we are. Deuteronomy 28 right here. Let's do this. Deuteronomy 28. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the mighty one thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. Now, beloved, if we're going to be set high above all nations, therefore we need to have a system that they never seen, they never known before. And we need to have some type of technology, some type of energy manipulation that this world never encountered, and we will. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Blessed shall thou be in the cities, and blessed shall thou be in the field. Excuse me. Yeah, I tell you, 10th-hour prayer. Oof. Blessed shall thou be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, and the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall thou be thy basket and thy store. Blessed shall thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shall thou be when thou goest out. The Lord shall cause thine enemy that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way, and flee before thee 7 ways. The Lord shall command the blessing upon thee and thy storehouses, and all that thou settest thy hands unto, and he shall bless thee in the land and the Lord that God had given thee. The Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself. Now, beloved, this is very important. The mighty one shall establish you a holy people unto him. That means on this planet Earth, you are the only people that is connected to him. We are what we are calling the spiritual Levites to this world. We are draining unto him. If anybody needs something from the Holy One, yes, they're going to have to come to us. And just like when we needed something, we had to come to the Gentiles. When we need our education, we go to them. We need our food, we still go to them. We need to know what is this. They have to explain it to us. Excuse me. We need anything, we go to them because the blessing was on them. Now, anything that we'll need to know and do, because we will have the knowledge to manipulate the element. And when they want to know something, they're gonna have to come to us and ask us, because their science can do anything, everything and anything, all the time, anytime. Science can do what you're calling science. You call that's your inferior magic to our superior and supreme natural and divine magic. So therefore, if they need something, they're gonna have to come to us, because we're going to be above all people. No pride, no arrogant. It is the truth. All right. Mhm. As he had sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God and walk in his way. And all the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee. Okay, once a lot of them already are. What do you think those people always wanted to kill and destroy you? They are afraid of revenge. They are afraid of you avenging yourself. They are afraid of you revolting. They are afraid of a revolution. They're already afraid of you. But once those people see you got these magical powers, superhero powers, which you wield, a few of you though, I will send 10,000 of those, man, with one measure of my power. You'll have just like one. The Most High going to use 1% of his power to destroy those. All praises. One measure of my power. One measure could be any kind of percentage, but for a lack of a better term, I said 1%. Okay. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods, and the fruit. Yeah. I'm just live studying. The Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods, and the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy cattle, and the fruit of thy ground, and the land that is surrounded to the fathers to give in thee. The Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, and if no one ever seen the Most High treasure chest, he will open it unto us. Okay, the heaven to give the rain unto the land in his season, and to bless all the work of thine hand, which means to bless the Lord, the word of thy hand. For instance, the so-called Levites, they are influenced by the moon. They were born in the moon day, Gabriel, and all that. They are great dreamer, great imagination, imaginer, so to speak. They can imagine things pretty well. If you're a Levites or Monday person, you will come with some type of technology. The moment you put your hands upon it, the Most High will bless it. It will come up. Okay, all right. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail. Okay, Matthew talk about this. And thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath. And if thou hearken unto the commandment of the Lord, thy mighty one, which I command thee this day to observe and do unto them, and thou shalt not go aside from any of words which I command thee this day, to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them. Again, your biggest sin was going after another God and serve them. Of course, Moses did not write the book of Genesis according to Moses himself. Job wrote Job wrote the book of Genesis. Of course, Job was an initiate. Okay, Job and that fellow Moses was Moses sensei, Moses trainer, Moses mentor. What's his name again? Come on, he married that guy daughter, Keturah. It's not Keturah, was it? I forgot his name. Ah man, somebody help me with the Moses mentor. He literally taught Moses a lot of stuff. Him, Job, and other high initiates. Those were master druids. Well, another one, his name was Reuel, but Jethro. Yes. Oh, yes, Jethro. Okay. Jethro, Job, and other masters, those guys, they had the books from Shem all the way back to the beginning. They know those things. Okay. Jethro. You won't believe certain books on the Bible, especially the certain books, brothers. If you do your research, you just sit down, you'll cross your arm. You're like, You're like, holy mother of God. Remember, Jethro was a Hebrew Midianite. His daughter was a Hebrew woman, which they call a Ethiopian woman. She wasn't Ethiopian. She was an Ethiopian citizen, but she was a Hebrew woman. That's why Moses married her, because she was family, so to speak. We have 8 different kinds of Hebrews going out there, but then that's not the point. The point is, a lot of the books that those people have out there, you won't believe who wrote them. Just recently, uh, um, I find out the one of the book that is in the Bible, Ecclesiastes or Ecclesiasticus, is written by. There are some few words in there somebody put in there. Somebody like, Keturah was the wife of Abraham. Okay, I believe those were other Hebrews also through my research. But I don't like talking about this because our people, man. Yeah, Solomon, yeah. Are you getting there? Solomon, yeah. I'm Solomon. I'm a freaking king. You think I have time to just sit there and just write books all now? I have time to dictate and somebody else is writing for me. All praises to the Most High. Now, beloved, come to uh talking about certain things related to the safe way. Okay, we have we have something going out there in Indiana, I believe. Some dude went into a safe way and make the safe way place unsafe. He took out 2 people. He takes certain things, certain people in the parking lot. He actually, gave them some bag of popcorn, and he did a lot of stuff. And I don't know who took him out, but the media really don't want to say anything about that. Thank you, beloved sister, virtuous sister, for the super sticker. I believe I have the story here. Let me see if I can play it. We'll come back to Perry Stone, of course.
I believe the shooter entered from a residential area behind the Forum Shopping Center. The shooter moved through the parking lot from the Costco.
All right, that's the one. That's the update.
Overnight tragedy unfolding in Oregon. A gunman attacking shoppers at a Safeway grocery store.
That's right. The shooter is believed to have opened fire in a store's parking lot before moving inside. That's all according to police. 2 people were killed before that gunman died. NBC News correspondent Steve Patterson joins us now with the latest. Steve, if you can, just first walk us through exactly what happened.
Yeah, well, still an unfolding situation. Police still have a hold on that scene. They say it's a scene that is incredibly large, but here's what they say happened. It is Sunday night. People are in that store shopping, you would imagine, for Sunday dinner. Shortly before 7 o'clock, they believe the shooter is kind of casing the joint, moving through a nearby suburb, moving through nearby parking lots. He comes from the parking lot of that Safeway and then makes entry. Witnesses say they start hearing shots even before possibly he's inside there, bursts of fire, like 5 to 7 rounds, and then another 5 to 7 rounds, and maybe 10 to 20 rounds as he makes entrance to that store. As he's entering the store, police say he fires at one victim in the entrance, shooting and ultimately killing that victim. That victim taken to the hospital by medics and is pronounced dead at the hospital. He then fires at another victim, shoots and kills that victim as well. And then at some point during the chaos, as these shots are being fired, police say they make entry and they find the shooter dead as well. So 3 dead, including the shooter. Although police say it is not known how the shooter died. Police say that they fired no shots at the scene. So part of that investigation is determining how that happened. And of course, as well as how he made entry, how he was able to get through the store, and how he ultimately ended up dying as well, guys.
Steve, we know it's early, but are you hearing anything from officers about a potential motive? Was this a targeted shooting? Was it a random shooting?
Still so early in this investigation. The shooter had an AR-15 assault-style weapon. They also found a shotgun on his person when they found his body. But as far as Why he did this, nothing as of yet. Obviously we can make speculation, and mass shootings at grocery stores seem to be kind of the next, ground for feeling unsafe. Unfortunately, you can add that to schools and malls and really any public space. But as far as what the actual motive here, we're just not sure yet, guys.
And Steve, what do we know at this point about the victims, if anything?
Nothing as of yet. Again, it's still very early. Again, that scene incredibly large. Police say the scene is incredibly massive, that they still have a wrap on that scene, that they're still combing through that store to try to find any evidence of not only the victims, but again, how the shooter made entry, what the shooter's motive was. All that's still under investigation at this early hour, guys.
All right. NBC's Steve Patterson there, following every angle of this breaking story. Steve, I know you'll bring us more details.
Now, I don't care what's going on over there. Let me tell you one thing. When I was I was talking to a brother. I was talking to many brothers and sisters. Some of them are in the chat room. The other day, I was talking to Brother Larry, and I called him, and then I told him, "Hey, remember what happened over there in what they call this place, Buffalo, and that supermarket?" And I've talked to many of those people that actually have the Olympic gold medal, which protect them against things like that. And then I'm like, those things gonna keep happening again. And the brother like, "Hey man, you see the full pedal, no full gas, no brake." And I talked to another brother, and I told the brother, say, "Yeah, the shopping places, man, and stuff like that." And thank you, beloved Anita Shaw, 12 Tribes, for the super sticker. You're welcome. So, and when I was talking, and the brother got confused. So I wanted to explain, since I have this opportunity, I wanted to explain to the people what the Olympic gold medal is. Some of you may know it, some of you may not. Is somebody, are you aware what's an Olympic gold medal? Okay. All right. Most people know what they are. Most people know what they are. Okay. All right. Most people know what they are. So now, since most of you know what they are, let me just brush against it. Okay, we don't call we call them Olympic gold or just Olympic medal. Okay, the reason why we call them like this, because if we say certain words, people gonna like, they're gonna rage like, "Oh, you call this and that, throw it away," because I don't understand it. I was trying to use it for my own gain. It didn't work for me, so it won't work for you. So what it is what you're calling a pentacle. Okay, it's a pentacle. Okay. What it does, it does two things: protect from any all sort of demonic attack. I'm not talking about like a little, spiritual attack here, there, people make you angry. I'm talking about actual like demonic attack, like super demon come after you. For instance, that guy that went into the Safeway, he's a freaking demon. Okay, he's a demon. Okay, heavy. This thing is only for heavy. That's why we only told people, if you're not dealing with heavy stuff, you don't need this. That's the first thing that he does. The second thing is protect from swords, popcorn. Like if you were in that store, in that Safeway, not only this guy would not even see you, even if you are, let's say you are driving somewhere, and then somebody gang 2/3 in the mist, and then one of those popcorn flew somewhere and hit you, they'll have no effects. Okay, that is why I told the people, only if you're in extreme danger. If you, for instance, some people like, I mean, I'm just saying, if you're retired, you stay home all the time, you probably don't need it. But if you work in a place, always it's all, you knew there's so many Gentiles that you see their faces like, "Yo, this dude look one of those popcorn fellow." You felt like you need something that will protect you, like they are here. Again, we probably have 2 or 3 left, And if in the future, if you need one, you have to put the order, and then we have to go ahead and go get them for you. And we cannot get a lot. They only allow us to, because they are too, for lack of a better word, they are too dangerous. Because our people, you can only do one thing. For our people, we vibrated through the righteousness only. But if you are somebody out there, you want to take advantage of people, you can use it to do other things too. That's depend on you. But the primary things, if it can protect you from demons and protect you from popcorn, therefore, if it can do light, therefore it can do darkness. So a lot of people probably want to get this and try to do things down, and then do darkness. So that's what the Olympic gold medal does. If your child is at school, and then we all know what happened in Uvalde, Texas, and this child have this one. And of course, I will tell the people, if you have one, wear it inside of your clothes on your left side where your heart is, to avoid it for other people to put their eyes and questioning you. Because the moment they see, they will automatically assume it's something demonic. It's something, this is the devil. Oh, why you have these demonic things around and on your neck? They don't know. Some people don't care. They wear theirs. They don't know what it is. When people see this, they are puzzled because they don't know what it is. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's what it is. So now if you are one of those, again, like I said, they are not CHEAP. If you don't want it, you can't have it. That's why we have the $5 challenge, still there for you to get things that if you block somewhere, you can get things. So we have 2 or 3. So if you are in certain environment, you felt unsafe because of popcorn, I will definitely recommend one. I will definitely, because those 2 or 3 peoples that are no more, if they were, let's say, they need to have this thing, nothing wouldn't happen to them. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I have couple folks, of course, that call and they were asking for instruction to lock up their stars, and got couple brothers and sisters do this. Now, let me clarify on the whole locking up your star. People do not necessarily need to lie down with you to take your stars. Somebody that want to steal your stars do not necessarily need to lie down yourself. No, you cannot fashion one. Only the sensei have to make it for you, and they have to make by 2 masters. Sensei make a side, another master make a side. Those are not things. I wish I could have tell you how to do it. I don't even know how to do it, but it works. We have the proof. Okay. Sensei and another master, both of them put together, they seal it. One of them put aside, the other put another side, and it become one. You only have to order one. If you may not be able to have one now, but in the future, I will highly recommend, if you can get one, get it. But it's not something, those are heavy-ish, man. Those are not knowledge we can give out there, because people will take this thing to hurt people. Okay. A 2/3 in the mist. This 2/3, no, he can't. The bullets cannot affect him. Demon cannot affect him. Oh hell no! This Negro like it's a superpower. He go around robbing banks. Abuse his own people. When they shot at him, they can't even see him. Of course, if you keep doing those things with this, one day they're gonna get you. A Gentile figured out, yo, I can get one of those things and go on there and commit a bunch of MS, and then nothing would have affected me. And then they're going to go out there and do a bunch of MS and stuff like that. That's why we cannot let this knowledge fall into the wrong hand. But anyway, people, you got to get under before you go under. Is that what you got to get over before you go under? Someone do not actually, nor literally need to lie down with you to take and steal your stars. What is your star? A star is your shining. However, most of the people, when we are studying, running background, checking them and stuff, they've been messed up because they lie down with certain people in their past, and they got effed up. There is opportunity or possibility for you to lock up your shining in you, so no one can steal it. Or you make the vow, you can eat. Some people make the vow so no one can steal theirs, but they can steal others. That's on you. But some people say, I don't want to steal anyone, I don't want anyone steal mine. That's on you. People steal other people shining all the time. For those of you at work, Gentiles steal your shining all the time. You come up with this idea, they swagger jacket, they make it seems like they come up with it. They stole your shine. I made a song called Okay Google back in 2018. There's a dude, and I believe he's in Spain. He literally, I brought this story out there. He literally copied my song. He become over, I don't know, Spanish superstars over there. His song become bigger than mine. Although I was like, some dude called me and say, yo, man, I love this song, man. This song I played when I was, it's kind of graphic. That was like the song I was playing when me and my girl were in the bakery store and stuff like that. I love this song. But the guy Swagger jacked me, so he stole my shining. People do this to you all the time. You have an idea. Certain all people are inventors. Okay, our people, they invented the cars, the television, the computer, but the Gentiles stole their shining. Some of our people invented, a black woman, so to speak, she invented the sofa bed. A black woman invented the thing that you're ironing your clothes. I forgot the name. I forgot her name. You know, a black man invented the whole glasses. It used to be a monocle. Rich folks used to have one monocle there. The black man invented it. They stole their shining. They don't need to lie down with you to do that. The most effective way is doing coitus, is doing mating, is doing baking. You can successfully do this, but it doesn't need to. People can just give you a hug. They literally suck up everything that you have. A handshake. They probably don't need to do anything. A piece of your hair, a piece of your beard, a piece of your pubic hair, which is extremely dangerous. They stole your shining. Because our people, they refuse to lock up their shining. One, because I don't know, it's disgusting. Like, I would rather somebody stole mine than lock up mine. You go to this party with a bunch of Negroes, you start drinking, passing on the bottle, or you get involved in a train. You know, some women can do this. They can just go somewhere and then get what they call a train to Utica Avenue, downtown Brooklyn, downtown or uptown, and then they literally suck up all those men shining. Did you know some women out, well, the thing, some women out there that are professional bakers, that's all they do. That's how they never run out of money and the customers always come up. Some people don't need to do anything with you. All they need is just to sit down and have a good conversation with you. And they steal your shining. So some people, they like there's a way. You know what will happen? You know what happened when you do this? When you lock yours away? Two things. When somebody tried to steal yours, you will instantly know that person tried to do this. And the second thing is it will tell this person that this fellow, this woman, you can't do that. And whoever tried to do this on purpose have a strong possibility that person may not survive, let's say, the year that whoever tried to do this. Let's say this person tried to do this on purpose 2022. Most likely that person will not see 2023 because there are laws against that. That's like someone trying to break into your house. The door was locked. You got camera. You see this person. You report this person to the police. You press charges against this person. But if you are one of those people that, like, so proud, you let your door not only unlock, you open the door. Anybody can come and take whatever they want, and you cannot blame the thief. They are thief. They are burglars. They just go around. Your door not only was unlocked, it was wide open. So I come in there, swagger jack your ass, and then I'm out. If a thief come to an apartment building, if he start checking doors, apartment doors, which apartment you think he's going to enter? The one that are unlocked, you think he's going to break the window or break the door, the one that are locked, or the one that he find unlocked and there's nobody in there? Which one he will enter? The unlocked or the locked? Will he take the risk while there's like dozens that are unlocked and he find that one that locked? He's like, yo, I gotta get this one. Anybody just a giant battery ram it and get in there. This guy will get in a lot of problem. The easy access. No thief want to challenge when thieves, they want to, everybody that are stealing something, they just want to get away with it with no headaches. Somebody calling. Do I have time? Oh, not that much, but I'm not quite sure. Shalom.
Oh, Big League, are you live right now?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. I want to share a little bit about what you're talking about people stealing your star.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yes, I want to share with the nation.
Go ahead.
Okay. This guy used to come visit me. He didn't come that often, very rare, and he would always just sit there and talk to me for hours. He was a perpetrator, and then he was. I asked the Most High, why is he coming over here? He wasn't mean or trying to hurt me. And then the Most High, when he came the next time, the Most High made him tell on himself. He told me every time he comes to my house to visit me, and before he has to go to court for child support, he would always make a lot of money. He would make $1,400, $1,500 every time he would come to see me. And so one time he came over and I was sick, and I asked him to buy me a bowl of soup from Olive Garden, which was only like $4 or $5. And he said, a bowl of soup, and he just kept talking. He ignored me, and then he left and out the door, and he said, a bowl of soup. He never came back. And the next thing I heard about him, he had a lawn service, and he was driving to the intersection, making a left-hand corner, and his hitch came loose and killed 3 people on the corner, and they got him for manslaughter. They got him for manslaughter. He was using me, but he was using also the father. Okay?
Wow.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes. He got it for manslaughter. He killed 2 people. His hitch came loose, killed 2 people on the corner at the bus stop, and they got him for manslaughter. Lost everything.
Thank you,
Okay.
beloved, for sharing this with the nation.
Thank you.
All right,
Bye.
shalom. Hey, man, this thing is real, man. This thing is real. All right? People think, like I said, that person don't need to lie down with you. You won't believe the type of things other people are into that you are not. Things you are not protecting yourself from. I'm not saying, brother, listen. I am not saying this for all people to come out there being freaks, brethren. Like, yo, don't come nowhere near me and stuff. And this, I'm not telling you to be freaks. Let me tell you something again. Have you ever met or have you ever heard or known a group of people that have a bunch of people, especially religious group, and everybody in this group are submitted unto them? Whatever the leader say, they obey. Whatever the leader said, they don't fight. Whatever the leader said, they said yes. Whatever their leaders, the so-called, say, they say yes, you are right, you are true. And they cannot leave. If one of them leave, they'll kill you. There's a reason for that. You see, those things don't just happen because for the sake of happening. Something have been done to those people. When you go in the midst of certain people, you go in their community, you go there, you let them put hands on your head, on you, shake your hand, feed you, give you food and stuff, and bathe with them. There are certain things that you brought, there are certain things that you bring here, you cannot go back anymore. Even though you go back home, they still have that hold on you. Those people become quote unquote zombified. They can't say anything against their leaders and stuff. A lot of people are like, Big Levi, we need to build a place and stuff. I'm like, brother, I would love to have a place, but you don't know what that takes, man. To have a place, you have a bunch of people there. You have people that had childhood trauma. They brought all those demons with them. You got people that just get out of divorce. You got people that bought a bunch of things. And you put all those people someplace, those demons will meet and then they will morph. They will give birth. And certain things, if you don't know how to manipulate this energy, which is going to only be manipulated on the left side, or so to speak, the negative side. I'm not saying left side means negative and stuff like that. All those people, when they come, you can literally steal their shining. People think like when you what the hell you think was happening to you when you go to the church? You think when you go to the church, you just sit there, and then when you jump around, you do, and then nothing happened? A lot of stuff happened. A lot of things get out of you, and a hell of a lot more get in you. That is why we tell our people certain things you need to, because you're all about that life right now, there are certain precautions you have to take, man. For instance, a sister and I yesterday, we were talking about jumping the broom. Are you familiar with the whole thing, jumping the broom? Oh boy. Mom, not women fall asleep, and her also. Babe, they still do that in the South. Most of you should be familiar with jumping the broom. Somebody actually did this. You know what a broom is, brothers? Anybody can, well, of course, all of you should be there. See, during slavery, a slave could not get married. A slave cannot marry. Okay? Marriage was only reserved for human beings. Or somebody say their nephew recently married, they did this. Okay, but hey, when you are a slave, give me a second. All right. When you are a slave, back then you were not allowed to marry another human being or another animal, whatever. You have to have your master. The master have to give you a permission. They have to take a broom. Remember, all the masters that owned the slaves, they were so-called sorcerers. They were master magicians. They use a hell of a lot of so-called negative magic, or what you'll call it. I don't want to call it witchcraft. But they keep our people heavy with negative magic and keep them docile and make them do stuff they think, oh, this is silly. And they will have them jump, broom, tap, dance, perform certain things, go to church and stuff like that. And our people think those things are just things. They were warlocks. All those masters, they didn't eat nothing cold, man. Those guys were like master warlocks, man. Now, for two slaves, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, for two slaves to get married or to have children, so to speak, the masters have to come, all have to give permission. They will put a broom in front of them. The men and the women will hold hand and they will jump the broom, and the marriage is sealed. Therefore, they are married. So that's what it symbolized during slavery. Until this day, people are doing it because it was some kind of things they saw their ancestors do, and they think it's, especially the Christian, they like, this is cool, this done in the church, let's do this, and then this is beautiful. And people don't know, beloved, a broom is a broom is a massive spiritual weapon. Remember what we said about broom. Do you know what a broom is spiritually? If you have a broom in your house, you brush inside of the indoor brooms are not for the outdoor brooms. You don't use the indoor broom to sweep outdoor brooms, and you don't use the outdoor brooms to sweep the indoor brooms. The broom that you sweep the outside of your house, like the patio, in front of the driveway, the stuff that are outside the house, you don't bring this broom inside and sweep your room, your kitchen with it. That should be common sense, because everything have a spirit on it. Everything have a spirit in it. The outside spirit, okay, is not supposed to go inside. Therefore, the inside spirit, the broom that you sweep your stuff, you're not supposed to go out there with it. For instance, if you are using a little, some of you use a little cup, you brush your teeth. This is for the bathroom. You're not supposed to take this cup and then go in the kitchen and drink with it. So broom has a lot of spiritual meaning. For instance, there are some people, you are doing a spiritual bath from this person, you cannot touch this person. You have to use a brand new broom to put the broom in the bath and then literally wash this person away. Because the negative energy wave that are coming to this person, if you touch this person, you are damned just like him or her. So now, some of you, if not all of you, you are well familiar with the so-called the witch on the broom. When so-called a witch is flying, they use a broom. And notice that the old witch, they're always depicted, they sit on the broom like women sit on a donkey on a horse. They don't cross the broom. They don't put the broom in the midst, in the middle of their, where the portal is. They don't do that. And they are witches. Which that has nothing to do with witches, man. It's just like those people always do stuff. And in certain tradition, like in Haiti, they told you do not cross. If you see a broom, if you have any Haitian there, they can, or Jamaican or African, if you see a broom lie in the ground, you don't cross it. You can get effed up for life. If you see a broom anywhere, you just cross it, or you traverse it, or you drop this broom. That's a horrible and terrible thing. You see, a broom is used to clean, to get dirt and filthiness. All those filthiness, the broom is like a magnetic at all of them. When you drop those things, it's transferred to you. That's why when most witches, when they sit on the broom, they don't put the broom in the middle of their tide. They just sit on it like this, like they're sitting on a donkey, and they ride it, because they understand that when you put this thing in you, it literally transfers certain negative energy that is in you. When they make our people, when they lie a broom in front of our people during slavery, and then they made it jump, do you really believe your slave master will want you to do something like that to bless your wedding, to bless your marriage, to bless your children, to make them free, to make them take it? When the union between you and your wife, when you jump this woman in front of your master that owned you, he did this in another word for you to get better, to your marriage to prosper, to have money, for your children to grow up, and then, oh, hell no. Thank you, brother Jerome. Oh, hell no. I ain't gonna make you break up jumping a broom so you can come better or free yourself or do. Oh, hell no. The moment you do this ritual with your wife and stuff, you literally condemn. Well, not only like this marriage, you already condemn it. Okay, that means like every single thing that are filthy, because that's what the broom does. It takes filthy thing out. Okay, when you do this, you hold it. That means like this thing it's unclean. It's an abomination. Whatever unclean and abomination will come right straight to your marriage. Your marriage will be nothing but something that for your fleshly consumption, for reproduction, that will come back and bring me. You like a bunch of, well, for lack of a better term, you like a bunch of pigs, and I need piglets. I just need you to reproduce so I can sell those piglets. Therefore, I put something in there, make it look like innocent, tell you to jump it. And our people out there doing this thing and thinking it's cute. Hell, go out there, tell a Christian, wait, oh, that's not good, man. I want to do this. If you want to do something our ancestors do doing marriage, just don't do anything that you see the modern people married or doing. Do something weird, something. Go ask the ancient and ask them what is marriage exactly, because people think marriage is go ahead in front of some dude and they say, hey, I give you the right now, go bang each other. That's not what that is. It's beyond that. For instance, another brother from brothers, I'm gonna conclude with this. A brother from Canada, he was talking to me, said, Big Levi, you know what? The whole thing that you said about like people stealing your shining or certain people and stuff like that. I was watching this movie about Serena Williams. Excuse me, the one that Will Smith played. What is it called? Is it Venus? Something about like Serena Williams or Venus Williams' father. And then in the movie, the fellow said like their father never let them hang out with their own family. King Richard, he said in the movie, he doesn't want them to hang out. I haven't watched the movie though. You probably want to watch it. He doesn't want them to hang out with certain family, because the father know that the certain family member, though, the moment you hang out, the moment they touch or be around your children, your child is effed up for life. They'll steal their shining. He was being protective, not because I'm a father, I'm protective. Fathers are protected spiritually. If a father can protect his daughter spiritually, this daughter can pretty much do anything. Do you know when a daughter back then wasn't a virgin, they never critiqued the daughter or the mother, they go after the father, say, what the hell? You raised this? What the hell happened? The greatest insult a woman can have back then is like, you are a fatherless woman while you actually have a father. Certain one of you have children, you let it hang out with certain other kids from your family, certain of your uncle and stuff. You know they are demons, and then they literally steal your child's shining. They can do this. That is why you lock up your child, you lock up everything that they have. Anybody that try to steal, it's locked. If they try to force the door break down, that person will die. Beloved, I will leave you with peace. Unfortunately, I do not have that much time. Brethren, you go in peace. When I find more information, there are certain things I don't want to. The sister and I were talking. I'm like, I can't bring this to the nation because, you know, people get ready for the emails. Like, what, Big Liver, what are you talking about? I jumped I jumped boom on my wedding. I'm doing fine. Oh, really? All right, then. All praises to the Most High. All right, brethren, if you are used to do that boom jumping things, don't do anything that your masters used to make you do. It's not a good thing. They used to make our people have a diet of pork. You know, they say the pork will strengthen you. It'll make you much more believable in the eyes of the Mighty One. Was it? Now, hundreds of years later, we find out the truth about pork. But anyway, so you go in peace, beloved. I say fast, pray, repent, repeat. May the King reign forever. Forward, don't turn back. Keep on moving. Shalom.